Here's what we're looking at though, a calm start to your morning. It is a bit cool out there with temperatures in those 40s, but look at this, that sun already giving us a little bit of light sunrise, not officially until 6:13 this morning. So we still got a little time before it actually starts our day off. But look at this, we are waking up to clear skies across the central coast. I am expecting some very few and far between areas of patchy low clouds this morning. We do have a little bit of low clouds developing just between Salinas and Monterey at the moment, but again, it's going to be hard to form mainly because we are drier, we are warmer, and that's going to be the trend we're going to continue to see as we head into tomorrow. So not much to talk about on your future cast here. I'm just going to let this play out because we're looking at clear skies this afternoon through the overnight hours into tomorrow morning. Again, chance few and far between to see some patchy low clouds, but that chance is still there, and that is because we still have those winds coming off of the water, that moisture coming in. So as we continue to cool down, we continue to condense a bit, and that's when we start to see some of those low clouds forming closer to that sunrise hour. So I'm not taking them completely out of the forecast. Winds though are still going to be a problem this afternoon. We're still going to have those gusty northwesterly winds. So the southern portion of the bay, you're going to be feeling this, especially with those temperatures in those low 60s around the Big Sur coast. You can expect those gusty winds as well. But as we head into the afternoon, of course, our valleys will start to feel these winds. We're going to see gusts anywhere around that 20 to 25 mile per hour with an occasional gust around 30. Very similar to what we were dealing with yesterday. And those winds will die down as we head into the overnight hours, still gusty around the immediate coast and for some of our higher elevations through the overnight hours. But they will pick back up tomorrow afternoon. So we're not getting rid of the winds. That is because we are in between two weather systems, which I'll show you here shortly. Because of those winds, we do have a new gale warning that went into effect this morning and will last until 3 a.m. Thursday morning. Of course, those northwesterly winds causing hazardous seas for mariners, especially around Point Pinos down to Point Padres Blancos. So again, we're going to continue to see that gale warning at least for another day here. And here's what we're talking about in between two systems here. Ridge of high pressure well off to the west of us, trough of low pressure off to the northeast of us. We're kind of in between these two systems, so they're battling it out, and that is why we're seeing these winds kind of funneling into our area. Ridge of high pressure will actually nudge into our area a little bit stronger tomorrow, so we are going to see our temperatures peaking tomorrow before our transition day on Friday, and that means we are going to see more clouds around the coast. We're going to start to cool down, and then by Saturday we have this cold front that will swing through our area, likely to bring us some light to moderate showers across the central coast on Saturday, with some scattered showers possible into Sunday. This upper level low also dropping into our area, going to give us some cool temperatures this weekend. Most of us dropping back into those low 60s before warming back up into the early part of next week. So that's where we're headed for today. We're still going to see those mid 70s on the north side of the bay, mid to upper 70s in the San Lorenzo Valley. We're going to be in those low to mid 70s in those higher elevations, but those winds coming off of the water, Davenport, you're still going to be cool in those mid 60s today. And that's really going to be the same story as we head down the coast. The north side of the bay warmer in those 70s. We're actually going to be cooling down as we head south into Marina with those low to mid 60s. A little bit warmer though in Salinas at 70, 77 in Hollister. We're going to be in those mid to upper 70s in the Santa Clara Valley with Gilroy reaching that 80-degree mark today. As we head to the Monterey Peninsula, again, those winds coming off the water, Pacific Grove, Pebble, you're going to be cool today in those low 60s, but we will be a touch warmer around the peninsula this afternoon with a few more of those mid 60s out there today. And then up and down the Salinas Valley, this is where we're going to find some of our warmest temperatures, again with mainly 70s up and down the valley. As we head south and into those far interior locations, Parkfield, Bradley, San Antonio Valley, you're all going to be in those 80s today, low 80s, but you're still going to be tapping into those 80s, mid 70s for the Big Sur coast and upper 60s to low 70s for the Carmel Valley. Overnight lows, not much change, very similar to what we're waking up to this morning.